think my cautious nature is I think it's a control issue. I think I'm a bit of a control freak. I think that's what it sort of boils down to. I like to be in charge of all areas of my life. And as I get older, I realise maybe that's not the right thing. Maybe I need to calm down. Maybe I need to let other people do things for me. Maybe I need to be a little bit more spontaneous. Maybe I need to worry a little bit less about my back door, you know? Well, that sounds terrible. No. At least you know it's clean, though, don't you? And I could do a bungee jump, but, you know, for me it's all about small steps and trying not to shit myself. So I have some space dust in my pocket. Give us a wave if you've done this. What do I do, love? Just put it in, that's it. Can I just do a little bit? Put it all in, you bastards. All of it. We've paid our money, put it all in. Okay. Any more tips? Don't tell your mum. I won't if you don't, Flower. Okay, let's do it. Come. What was that, love?
Hold it in your mouth.
Hold it in me mouth. That was worth shouting out twice, wasn't it, Flower? Okay, let's do it like, can we do clap, clap, clap? Is that it? Is that all it does? 36 years, is that fucking it? My mum thinks this is drugs. What about if I put it somewhere else? Oh, now, don't start clapping. No, you're not the boss of me. I was trying to wash it away. It appears to have made it a lot worse. Does it come out the same way? Does it come out the same way? Well, I have to remember I've had this tomorrow. You know, like sometimes when you have a beetroot scare. I nearly did me sex face for you there. It's nearly gone. I've never been so happy about swallowing in my whole life. Probably do it more often if it tasted like that. I wonder if you could combine the two. I'm nearly there. Give us a minute. I have to confess that I have done this each night on tour. My mum's right, I'm fucking hooked. Oh, you've been a lovely audience. Thank you very much for coming. Let me leave you with one final thing. Some people think the reason that I'm cautious is that I'm scared, that I'm sort of scared of life, and that's why I pull back, and I disagree entirely. I love life, I embrace life, I just want it to last as long as possible, and I think that's fairly reasonable, isn't it? I used to think that premature death was the worst thing. Nobody wants to go before their time, but I don't know if it is the worst thing anymore. I was in my car about 6 months ago, driving along, had the radio on, and on the radio came a news report. And on the news report, a policeman said that a body had been found, a female body, and it had been found in suspicious circumstances. It was horrible, of course it was. And at the end of the report, he said that there were definitely no sexual motives. And I thought, if there's one thing worse than being found dead, it's if they look at your body and go, no way. I'd have trimmed that if I were her. You've been lovely. Thank you very much for coming. Good night. I'll tell you a little thing and then you can all go home and take your bras off and do your belts. I don't forget about the men. I'm going to tell you another one of my euphemisms, if that's all right. Let's see if we can get this into common usage, if possible. There's a specific scenario for this euphemism. You know when you really need to poo, but for whatever reason you can't go. It's the wrong time or the wrong place. You're going to have to hold it in maybe for 5 minutes, maybe for 6 hours, whatever. Then when you're 10 minutes away from a place or a time when you can offload, your body knows, doesn't it? And it begins the countdown. Which in my case is an almost constant stream of farts. This is when you join the scene. I'd been on trains and in meetings all day. I burst through my front door, just wanted to go on my own toilet. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Boyfriend was in the living room. He came out in the hallway and he went, "How's your day been, love?" And I needed to very quickly tell him that we weren't going to be chatting straight away. So I said, "I'm sorry, love. I can't talk right now. The trailers have started." It'd be lovely. Thank you very much for coming. Good night.